He slides a thing, leaving a tiny little scratch for 3 points of damage.
He tried.
No, that's revenge, man. He made the guy bleed. That's like so much.
It was a valiant effort.
So going over to after his turn's Lucas.
Lucas, yeah. Lucas moving in. He is now, you said, only 30. He was 60 feet away. So, yeah, moves another 30 feet in.
Kieran on her turn dropped you down again, right?
Yeah,
I spent your move action to do that
at this point, right?
Right, Kieran?
Yeah, he should be on the ground.
Yes, no. So you're 20 feet, and then you would have moved over another 10. So, yeah, you're like pretty much you're in the arena, and we'll say 15 feet from him.
Sure. I run up that 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to get his attention while I cast Shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Trying to draw the attention onto me. I'm going to take a slice at this guy's chest.
Mm-hmm.
With my advantage, charged attack. Boom.
Save me, fam.
So you see
Maybe
him.
not.
You see him rushing up, and as he's drawing his sword, rushing up, you see the green magical energies rushing down the blade, and he runs up and he hits the thing, and you do actually hit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, not that good.
7 points of damage. So you do rush up, you do give a nice cut into his thigh, a little bit above the knee, but it's not a very deep cut.
God, this guy is
And I'm gonna try to. I want to try to goad him into attacking me, essentially.
Do you have that ability?
Oh no! Just more so, just talking shit, trying to get him to attack me instead.
Your horns look.
I do have that ability, but I didn't use it.
Okay,
so.
that's fine. Stalbor?
I'm cool with doing a roll for this, but can I see how the authorities and how John Wilkes are taking the situation, especially if anyone's like going to get me?
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Run, Stalboy, run!
Being the one outside of this, like in the actual like
part of the crowd going crazy is John Wilkes, and at first his date, until his date is kind of like clapping and then looks and sees somebody falling down there. Is like, what the? No! And he's like, whoa! She's like whacking his arm, and she's like yelling at him. You can't. It's way too loud here, but she can see she's pointing clearly at Aaron, pointing at Kieran, and whacking his arm and saying something to him. And he's like, oh. And he's like, seems perplexed for a moment, but then a little bit of time passes, and he goes over and he starts speaking to one of the guards, and so that guard like goes off to go take care of something as well. But then looking around, you see that all the other guards were already in some sort of action. The number of guards that are lining around around the fence, and they're pulling stuff out of their pack. What is that? Oh, you can actually see because where you are, they have these weird clay orbs that they're holding. And they're all kind of like lining up around the arena itself, and they're looking at one another, waiting till like everybody's in place.
No. I'm just gonna
actually, you're at the bottom of initiative. So, you actually are seeing they're all just about in place.
I'm straight messaging Kieran that like
save them, Kieran.
Lysa saw you. You're all in serious trouble, and then I'm
I can respond with a message, right?
You can respond, yeah.
Immediately afterwards, or no?
Yeah.
Literally, like at the same time. I can click the doodad.
What else is new?
Run, Stalby.
You'd hear like before the connection cuts off, like just like an elvish swear word, like you're wasting it.
I understand the Elvish swear word because I speak Elvish.
No, of course, but it's still like he does not like Stalbor.
What else is new? No fuck. Obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing, Stalboy? That was your action.
I know. I'm trying to decide.
That was your like everything. Guess assessing the situation. So I am going to get one more action in there, and that's going to be the Minotaur, of course, before everybody else goes.
Well, I did want to do stuff if I'm going to have my turn. I don't want my turn taken away.
You cast a spell.
I have movement.
You do.
And then free actions.
Well,
so I want to go closer to Lysa and Nebok.
Well, free actions. I was kind of stealing your bonus for your perception check.
That's reasonable, but then I'm going to go closer to their box then with my movement.
Sure.
Alright.
You get up to it.
Cool. I can't speak to them because I've just did the stuff.
Actually, you get up to it, and the other guard that's standing there draws his sword and points it at you.
Yeah, and I can't respond, so.
Do you say anything to the guard?
If I can, then
It's free action to speak, absolutely.
I'm here on behalf of Kieran de Lirindar, who is
no.
there.
Oh
Fine,
God!
fine. Actually,
Don't say
Kieran
that. No.
wouldn't care.
Speak to
Kieran
your,
wouldn't care about that.
Oh,
Kieran wouldn't care
Devin.
about
But
that.
Karen's like,
to your boss.
Yeah, Kieran wouldn't care about that.
all right.
That's fine. Cool.
That would be what I'd say, and there would be urgency in the words, clearly, blah, blah, blah.
Odette would have strong words. Kieran doesn't give a fuck.
Being a gladiator and understanding go big or go home, which home is a casket, he is going to use his recklessness again, and he's going
That's
to
not smart. You don't want to do that.
he's going to attack Reich.
Oh, damn it.
You definitely don't want to do that. That's not how you want to.
I almost
Operate.
forgot my advantage. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh man, that was a
Almost.
tragedy.
Forgot that I'm gonna crit.
Well, the likelihood is
You
double,
always
isn't it?
crit.
Oh! It was on a 20, but it like literally the
What's
other
it
die
do?
bumped it, and it rolled off of the 20 and onto an 18. Ah! Like the 5
what a
bumped it off of a
tragedy.
20 onto an 18. Okay, that's
What a
fine.
fucking tragedy.
So I do hit you with my horns. Unfortunately, it's not a critical hit, which it should have been. So instead, he kind of like, after all that's said and done with him, the bolt hitting and then Luca coming up and stabbing the guy in the leg and everything, you know, he kind of comes back to bear. He's interested in Luca, very interested in Luca, and he's like turns his attention, like he's lowering down and turns his attention to Luca, and his eyes are fixated on him like, you're mine. And then takes that moment as he's turning to lunge forward, because he doesn't have to look at his target, to lunge forward and hit Reich in the chest one more time for 15 points of damage, throwing Reich sprawled out on his back and unfortunately unconscious.
Fuck me, dude.
And now he's going to attack at Luca with his great axe with
That's
advantage.
cool.
Against what? That's your AC looks very wrong there, but he hits against a 19 AC, and with his great
Oh
axe,
yeah, my AC is not a.
12. That's
Bump
weird.
that up.
So
I don't know why it's
so
at 12.
with his great axe, he takes a big heaving swing. Luca gets his shield up in time, remembering that Kieran told him to keep it there, and super thankful for it because his shield takes the impact. And oh man, the damage I'm about to describe to you is literally the damage inside your shoulder and your chest and arm and everything that you feel from the axe hitting you and just kind of like scraping most of the symbol of House Beneath, where the axe hits, just completely comes off from the metal on metal scraping
fitting.
as it smacks into the ground below. You take 14 points of
Foreshadowing,
damage.
huh?
14 points of damage from the attack.
14, sure thing.
And then the guards, all finally lined up in an order, take their little clay things and they ignite them. So there's like a fuse that's burning, and they start hurling them into the arena. And there's like so many of them around the arena. 2-3 dozen little clay things are all around the arena, and they kind of littering all over the place. They haven't gone off yet, but Kieran, you see these. You're welcome. You're able to do me a favor. You can roll me your history check with advantage.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know. Shit.
Nope, that's fine because you grew up here, so the DC for you is lower than it would be for somebody
Oh,
else,
cool.
right? Yeah. It's like a super advantage for you. You
Super
know what these clay
advantage.
pots are. When things get out of hand, maybe there's a riot or something like that that's happening, or whatever the case may be, to protect from the gladiators themselves, they have these clay pots that are full of a noxious gas that literally take the air from people's lungs and choke them out. Yeah, there's a chance that they'd kill somebody. You know, there's a chance that it might kill one of the gladiators, but who cares as long as it's protecting everybody else. But it's a noxious gas. It's designed to make you cough so hard you cough yourself into unconsciousness.
Okay.
Effectively, you'll be taking poison damage with a poisoned condition if you fail saves. Blah, blah, blah. So it's your turn, and you are not in the arena yet because you actually kind of like because you're slow fall, you have gone down enough to go into the arena, but you didn't launch yourself forward enough. You were literally like right outside the gates. You can be like on the gate, right next to a couple of guards, or even back a little bit more.
I
as soon
will
as you cast the
stop
spell, you'll launch though. So
seeing that. I will not go forward anymore. How far away am I from the arena if I don't move forward further?
about 5 feet from the, like literally you'll land behind guards, but not directly adjacent.
How far away is right from me, for example?
Hold on, because we landed, he was 45 feet.
It's too far away for me to help. I will pull Luca up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Luca's about 45 feet as well, I think.
I'm gonna pull him 20 feet upwards.
Okay. So you kind of like landing on the ground finally with your slow falling, bringing your stuff. You land, look around, all the shit that's on the ground. You're like, fuck. And just kind of, and like a huge gust of winds kicks up a whole bunch of dirt around Luca, and then woof, he kind of like launches upwards. Good thing you're not wearing a kilt. Launches upwards 20 feet into the air. You still have your action, Kieran.
I do have my action. Is one of the like gaseous things close to me at all?
One of the what things? Oh,
Little gas
the
cans.
orbs.
like on the ground?
Yeah.
I mean,
Within
sure.
30 feet of me.
Within what?
30 feet
Oh,
of me.
absolutely. There's a ton of them within 30 feet of you. They're all
I
in the
will
arena.
cast Gust on one of them.
Oh, sure. You mean like the
cantrip.
cantrip? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, there's no gas yet, but you mean to start blowing. Okay, cool. I got you.
So like
So as far
crazy
as
thing.
close to your friends as possible, you're gonna get gust on one of them to start making the air there kind of like swirl around or whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
I get exactly what you're doing. All right, that's Kieran's turn. It's now Reich's turn. Reich has to roll me a death save. I'm so sorry to have
Reich.
dropped you, Eric. Unfortunately, you were the first one in the arena.
It is literally not. It is entirely my fault that this happened.
Nope, it's
it's
fine.
honor and trying to save people.
it
No,
is.
this is 100% my fault.
No, this
but-
is a cool thing. I'm happy for it as a PC.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Oh yeah, baby.
I can unclench
that
for some
20?
time.
No.
Well, actually, I wouldn't unclench quite yet because if this poison gas comes out, I'm instantly failing some death saves.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh shit.
I'm hoping that Aaron is just a fucking hero and saves me.
Don't forget, you can
It's gonna
spend
be
a
fine,
hero.
don't worry.
Spending a hero point makes a failed death save instantly become a success.
Oh,
Oh, I
really?
can do that for even like instant say like if I take damage and take 2 instead I can take none.
No.
Oh.
If you roll a d20 for a death save, you can choose, be like, I failed
Yes.
that, never mind, action point, save it.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
talking
important
about
to
like I'm about to take some instant damage that
No,
I
no,
can't
no, no, no.
resist.
Those you're fucked with.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to say.
Scott, I'm sorry. Can I bonus action turn a first level spell slot into sorcery points really quick? Also on my turn? Thank you so much.
Okay, and now it is the Drow's turn. The Drow looks around and sees that gas that's on the ground, and kind of like looks around and sees that shit that's happening, and it's like you can, what is it, Luca? You can see like it looks around at all these balls that are like falling on the ground everywhere, and it like looks panicked at the fact that that's happening, and it immediately starts like surveying around the area and starts darting towards one part of the arena that seemingly has less balls around it. He is going to dash action to make his way all the way over to it because it's a big distance away, more than 30 feet move. Unfortunately, that does allow the, what's it called? Minotaur to get an attack of opportunity against it.
Oh,
and so
fuck.
I have to do that.
The Minotaur,
Yeah.
Scott. Why are you pronouncing it?
Yeah,
so
you
weird?
keep saying Minotaur. It's
Minotaur's
bothering me
correct.
So bad.
No, Minotaur is
It's
not
'cause you're
correct.
British,
It's
though.
Minotaur.
Yeah, it's Minotaur.
No,
You're
it's
British.
a Minotaur.
Minotaur.
That's not how.
It's a
That's not how
Minotaur.
words work. You can't just make them pronounce differently because you want to.
Well,
it's a
Okay.
Minotaur.
Vowel,
Greek, it's
consonant,
not
That's my
English.
entire life.
vowel, consonant, vowel. So, anyways, so he swings at the guy, and it's one of those things where he swings, and literally it's just sheer speed that gets him barely out of the reach. So, like, the axe clips him just enough to leave a scratch down his back, like puts a cut into his clothes and leaves a scratch down his back. But he got away from the attack just barely. Got away just barely, and darts all the way across the arena to there's far less balls over there. You saw that, Luca. It's now your turn. The creature's still in front of you. Your friend is down next to you. Balls all around you.
No, Luca's 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, that's right. You saw that from up above. You're 20 feet in the air, and you're looking down, and you see your friends lying helpless on the ground. The Drow
And
just
I can't
abandoned
do
the thing.
anything about anything.
You got magic.
Trying.
You got
I'm
magic.
trying so hard.
Okay, so I
Doing her best.
I can't make a sword attack. I'm going. Blah blah blah. Yeah. My only thing I can do is I'm gonna yell, "Kieran, put me down!" as loud as I can, and I'm going to cast Firebolt on this thing from above.
I think you can get a save. Let me check really quick.
Save for what?
You. For
To force
levitate.
levitation down.
Yeah, if I don't want to be up anymore. I don't know how it works.
I think because you were willing, she now has you, and that's that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
An
Magic.
unwilling creature. You can succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Scott, whether or not you to the beginning or the halfway through, up to you.
I'm willing to allow it.
It's a
All right.
13 saving throw, William.
Okay.
Right?
If you see that thing strobing, don't mind me. That's just me
Oh,
fixing something.
I don't have advantage. Let me
Fiddling.
fix that. Ooh.
Alright, you drop
Not
the
bad.
stone.
Why are you throwing 17 dice?
I did advantage at first.
I'm gonna
that.
take the
That's
12 then.
12.
I'm taking the 12. No. It's the 18. You succeed.
You can
Okay.
fall 20 feet if you want to. That's damage.
No. It's fine. He falls 20 feet, and the rules about falling is you take 2d6 damage and are instantly prone. So,
You fall on your ass if you
That's
want
fine.
to.
uh,
He already did declare it.
Yeah, no, yeah, it happens.
so
It's
Luca
2d6.
takes 10 points of damage.
So I hope
Nice.
you're all excited
That.
for chapter 3.
Takes 10 points of damage and falls on his ass, but he's like next to the Minotaur, so you can stand up if you want.
Luca stands up. He uses half of his movement. He's about to do a bunch of shenanigans.
For the record,
All
the
right.
reason why they're called Minotaurs is because Minotaurs are creatures that are from labyrinths, so the Greek creatures that exist inside labyrinths and are really good at navigating them. This is Dungeons & Dragons 5e, where they're really good at navigating the sea. Clearly not worthy of the respect of a Minotaur.
No. You know,
So it's
the
a
books literally
Minotaur
say they
because
still have labyrinth
because
powers.
it's a minor notion
No,
in the history
no.
books.
Okay, I mean, yeah, just go ahead and read the
Okay.
monster manual about Minotaurs real quick. And
Go
it's
ahead,
literally
go
like,
ahead.
labyrinth
So I'm
warriors.
making my first attack. Don't tell me anything about anything after the result of it.
Oh no.
Okay,
Stop.
so
Stop.
I am going to add a precision attack to that. Okay, so and now I'm going to.
Oh! He used reckless. You were supposed to have advantage on that attack roll.
Oh yeah, hold
Oh
on.
yeah,
Taking
boy.
all this back, bro. Taking it all back.
Take it all back.
Take it all back. All right. First attack.
So start with a 13. You added a
13.
2. Your simple attack
I'm adding
maneuver is
precision.
that's
2. Oh, I used a 2. Okay. So 13, 14. I'm going to add the point, which is a D6, right?
Oh yeah. So I get you 14, 6.
Action point.
Oh, thank God, you got a 6.
Ah.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yep.
You hit.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
thank
maybe.
the
Okay.
Christ.
So here's damage.
It's at 10 points of damage. Not terrible.
Now I'm going to use my action surge. I'm going to attack again with advantage.
With advantage.
Get them.
Get him. 17 unfortunately is not hit.
Whoa,
Sick,
whoa,
you know-
whoa! I know this. I'm going to add a precision attack to it.
Jesus Christ. These guys are absurd.
He said he was going to do
Jesus
this.
Christ, Luca.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 also misses because Erin
Okay.
missed with an 18 before.
I thought it hit.
These
things
She wasn't at the desk, but it happened.
Okay, so I attack. I only get 1 off. I will then.
Oh, you're not going to spend an action point to confirm a hit? Because you know a 1 more hits. You
Well,
spend an action
yeah,
point to
but I
confirmed
asked you.
hit.
I asked you if an 18 hit, not knowing already, and I'm supposed to decide that before I know the results, aren't
But
I?
you know that a 19 hits, and you know what I mean? Like, you know
Alright.
that. You've seen it.
Okay, I hit.
Okay. You hit. Ugh.
Charged. Wait, hold on. And now because I hit, I'm going to drop a trip attack on that. So first,
you can't trip and precision at the same time.
I didn't precision the second attack. It was just the 17, right?
You did.
Oh no, wait, I
Yeah.
did it to make it
Yeah.
18. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
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 9 points of damage. Okay, then I'm going to move 15 feet backward. But I'm going to
use your immediate action, sorry, your reaction or whatever ability to do the whole give myself a bonus to AC. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I have a 20
Okay,
AC.
so you spent 3 out of your whatever fighter pointy things, superiority dice. You spent 2 action points, and you did the guy the total of, what was that?
Nothing.
19 damage? Okay.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, there we go. That was hard to follow, but that was the outcome.
He did say he was going to do some shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was shenanigans that just didn't work in my favor.
And it's funny that you did that thing because he doesn't get an attack of opportunity against you because he already did one against the Drow and missed, so he does not attack you as you run away.
Fine. He's being extra careful.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, right. You don't know what kind of shenanigan abilities this guy has. So that is Luca's turn. It is now Stalbor's turn.
All right, so I'm standing at the box. There's a guard in the way. I'm gonna straight up yell around him, like, because I know she's there. We were going to see her, and I can actually see her being a bitch right now. So I'll straight up yell around her, and I have my spellbook out if the guards go to across me while I'm doing this. That in that ring are the party of Kieran de Lyrindar, who are working on behalf of Lyrindar. If any harm comes to them, they cause incredible grievances to the quest on behalf of Lyrindar, and I know the pains of excoriation. I know what you will be facing. Stop all of this at once. You have the power to do so.
You have the power!
You are the
It's
power.
literally going to be full
That's a good
on angry
speech.
yelling.
Yeah.
That's an intimidation roll.
Don't do it. Don't do it, fam. It's not
Fam.
worth
That's a
it.
good.
You're
good
arrested
speech.
on site.
It's lit,
It's a
fam.
good speech, but I don't know if they're going to have good dice roll. Nah,
Yeah, it's true.
that's not
Not great.
Because
You
it's
think-
inflection of tone while hurried and whatnot. Are you happy with that roll, Ollie?
I'm going to add another. I'm going to actually add an action.
Do it.
I'm stealing action points left and right. Come on, Ron,
Do
if
it,
you're
fam.
still out there,
Damn
if you're
it.
still out there, oh man, yes.
Rolls,
Oh,
huh?
I'm loving these action points being stolen.
Right?
So
I have
he
one
actually turns to look at you. Jonas actually turns to look at you and he says, "It's being handled," and then like turns back to watch. Literally, sadly, he missed it because he looked over at you for a moment. All of the jars start to explode immediately afterwards. It's took like a whole turn.
Can I do some kind of check to know what the fuck the jars are? Because if he thinks they're murderous, things are gonna get actually worse. I mean, I know they're gas, but like whether it's kill gas or stun gas, I have no idea.
You can.
I cast visibility on myself.
Okay. So gases kind of break. The jars are exploding everywhere. Gases, but one of the things that you notice, Stalbor, is the explosions are little pops, not loud booms. So it's like,
Yeah, I can get that, and I don't know what it's.
I'm going to need Luca
Yep.
and Reich to make me Constitution saves.
Can I make a Constitution save as I'm being unconscious?
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Your body
Yeah.
has a natural reactions, like has natural defenses, right? So
That was a fucking
Constitution
good speech.
save.
I was preparing for like half an hour. Got a bad roll.
That was a
Good.
15. 15 okay?
Not the worst.
okay.
Probably not good enough.
Actually, both of those are fine. It's not a very high DC as most things in the game are. So you both are able to ignore the secondary effect. However, the primary effect is still going to be half damage from the poison. It's poison damage, so I will roll it and
That's
then.
instantly 2 death saves for me. Death points.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
All right, fam squad. It was nice while I knew you.
Guys,
It's
nothing
gonna be
good
fine.
happened
It's fine.
down- Man.
You guys roll. You guys roll, and it's sadly 4 points of poison damage to both you guys because you both made your save. After that is going to be the and that's actually I'm sorry, the bad guy has to make a save too. So you know he's got a good con.
See, the worst part is that I can't even blame Scott for this. This is entirely my fault.
Oh, I rolled a natural
Yeah,
2 though.
This is
Good.
entirely us.
I got
I
this.
rolled a natural 2, so
Fine.
he actually takes more damage. As a matter of fact, because I rolled a natural 2, he actually has the poisoned condition, which means he's rolling with disadvantage on his attack rolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everything.
Which
Poison
is-
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yep.
Poison
yep.
is the worst.
So it's actually a good thing that happened here. I rolled a natural
Fuck
2
that
again.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
I may
I
be
mean,
dying,
I
but he's
was
coming with
hoping
me.
the Minotaur would have trouble with
He's
it. Yeah.
coming with me, dog.
So he starts trying to make his way through the clouds, but like the clouds, so he's like making his way at Luca. But as the clouds are rolling up, he's having a harder and harder time seeing it. And making his way thump, thump, thump over at Luca. Fortunately, he saw where Luca was, and as the clouds are rolling up, he can make his way all the way over to him. But then, like, the clouds, like, in his eyes and burning, and he's coughing with his huge nose, the big ring in it, and his, like, snot starting to come out of it. And he's going to try to attack at Luca the best he can while he's over there. Once again, he's going to be reckless, so it reduces it from disadvantage to regular, but Luca would have advantage on him. So regular attack rolls against Luca. Let's see. So first thing he does as he walks over, trying to like cough or whatever at Luca, he stiffs his head down in the ground and tries to headbutt Luca. But as he puts his head into the ground, taking in his deep breath of air, ready to go, he breathes in poisonous gas, and as he goes, and he actually thrusts forward, and he does hit Luca. And Luca's shield clings in time to stop the thing, but there's no force behind it. Sure, it sends a wave of pain up Luca's body because of how injured he is from the attack that he stopped earlier with that arm, but no actual health point damage as Luca suffer. Still hacking and coughing at what's going on, opens himself up wide as he swings hard down with his axe at Luca.
Hold on one second.
Repose?
Because he... Yeah, I'm thinking about Repo. Yeah. Gotta do it. I gotta do it, right? All or nothing.
You gotta go all or nothing at this time right now.
My roll isn't accurate. The macro is not accurate to the damage. So I will just do... I will roll it.
Yeah, just roll it normal. We'll fix those afterwards.
Yeah, we'll fix damage after.
Okay.
14, so I miss.
Hold on. Whoa. It's a
I'm supposed to have advantage on this attack, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Actually, you don't have advantage on the attack because of the choking smoke and everything. You have disadvantage on the attack, and it gives you advantage, so it's neutralized normal attack. So, but could you just do me a favor?
I didn't take that
because things are all fucky. Because you're no. You still Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. I'm so sorry. You're right.
Right.
Will, can you do me a favor? Roll me just like a normal charged blade with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. That's what I was gonna do because the macro just needs to be fixed. So boom.
Okay, you hit. Beautiful.
All right.
Roll me your damage.
Damage plus 1d8.
Plus 1d8, so 8 plus 1d8.
4.
Okay, I'm sorry, my thing's being all fucky over here. Okay, so 4, so you did the total of 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Away. Stop, you stupid input value. I said cancel. Thank you. So 12 damage. Oh my god! Will! You had exactly 12 health left.
Will is a fucking hero.
Describe that fucking kill, buddy.
Okay, so this cloud of smoke's all starting to surround us, and he starts rushing in, and as he does, I just see the shadow of him in the smoke, and I just put my shield up as quick as I can, and as I do, I feel the push back, but I look over realizing he really isn't in it at this point, and I come down with my sword above him and put it right into his face. Okay. Stab him in the face.
And unfortunately, that was just too much for him. He tries to fight against it with the sword in his face, his hooves digging into the ground, trying to push forward, trying to fight against it. And Luca like digging his own heels in, getting pushed back as he's pushing into this thing and whatever. But eventually, he just kind of like steps to the side and allows the guy's own force to continue pushing forward, and then pulls the sword back out, allowing the wound to bleed out on both sides, and just guy drops to the ground and a few twitches or whatever, but it's done. Now, the problem is the smoke is rolling up. It is choking. It is... Whereas it wasn't blinding Luca fighting somebody so much taller than him, the problem is Reich is on the ground. He's on the ground. Underneath all that smoke, you can't see him, Luca. Your friend is dying on the ground. You can't see him.
I need to find him.
You have to find him.
It's not Luca's turn.
But...
The gust.
Kieran has... We'll worry about the gust in a sec. Oh, actually, no, Kieran, hold on. It's your turn. You go. So, Kieran has a special, unique ability, doesn't she?
She does.
Because of her dragon mark, she has the ability to a certain degree to see through smokes, to see through fogs. And so it may not be easy to find him, but Kieran, already knowing where he was and looking directly at that area, sees Reich's body. It's obscured, but sees Reich's body lying on the ground through that smoke.
So Scott,
Yes.
Will you allow me to spend an action point to, instead of as a bonus action, as a regular action, convert sorcery points into a spell?
You need your bonus
Because
action
if
for something
so,
else?
normally it's a bonus action to do so. If I can do so as a regular action, I can quicken, cast, levitate on Rike's body.
It's funny. Why do you have to quicken it? Why can't you just regular cast on Rike's body?
I need the sorcery points to be able to cast a spell, essentially.
So can you
She's-
bonus action convert them, then standard action cast?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, you can do it the normal way, right?
Yeah, I can do the normal, actually, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like, why do we have to get all weird with the rules?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
cool. No, that's fine. So there you go.
Never mind.
I was like, I don't want to make a ruling here. I feel like it's
Is
gonna
it
bite me in the
Kieran's
ass.
turn?
It is.
It is my turn.
Yeah, it's immediately after the Minotaur.
This is
Yep.
scary.
So can
Yeah.
I do that?
So
Minotaur.
you bonus action convert your points as normal, and then standard action cast the spell.
Yeah. No, that works perfectly. I think before I was talking about casting it, like twin it on both of them, but I can only do right, that's fine. I don't have sorcery points to do both.
Okay. So you.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you're good. So go ahead.
Fine. Cool. So I will cast levitate on Rike and move him. I think I can move him 30 feet up in the air
20 feet.
as an object. I think it's 30 feet on the first casting.
Oh, because he's
20 feet
unconscious.
around.
He's an object. He's
Yeah,
not a
he's an
corpse.
object.
He's not a corpse.
He's not people like us.
He's not a
Oh
corpse.
no!
20 feet.
I
But
think
that,
it's 20 feet.
that gets him out of the
I think
smoke.
it's 30 feet.
The smoke's only about 10 feet anyway, so it gets him out of the smoke.
Cool.
I was
Awesome.
dead next turn. You're a fucking hero.
Okay. Kieran, you do that. That is your turn. Your bonus act. Oh, you technically still have a move. And cast that spell technically launches you 10 feet. If you
I
want
can
to.
like jump forward, and I probably will to like be with him.
Sure. Okay, and
Into the
No
smoke.
way like it fucking attacks him.
well,
So I'll jump like forward into the air.
Oh, okay.
yep. Okay.
So-
and now it's
Quest-
Rike's turn.
Now, we have a bit of a problem because I miscounted and I do not have any action points left.
Oh man, that's
what?
not good.
Oh no, but that's okay though, because when it comes to like saving party members, action points, party can. I've always allowed party to pour into the pool for things like that.
That was
'Cause-
my action point. I have 3 left. No.
I've always allowed
Put it in
that. So
I've used
Right.
a lot the last couple sessions.
Right?
Yeah.
you roll your
Alright,
death
well.
save. You have 2 death saves and 1 life save. Go. All
I
right.
mean,
who's-
if I can, I'm nowhere near. Can I give an
Save
action?
me,
yeah.
fam.
It's the whole idea. The whole idea of action points is it's moments of heroism, right?
Then yeah, I'll absolutely do it because I have 5.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you just have to
Do you want to
describe.
throw the potion to me?
No, it's too far. You have one of those things, Stalbort.
Ah,
Stalbort, to make this
It's
happen.
heroic.
Stalbort, to make this happen, you see all of this playing out. You just heard everything described. You look over, and obviously you're concerned about Reich. What do you say or do? What's like the action?
Oh, that's
channel.
exactly what I do. So I'm invisible.
You don't throw the potion though.
I've been visible and I'd be running, right?
Mhm.
I cast message at Reich inside his like unconscious mind, and it's literally like a hang on, I'm coming for you.
You
Like a
hear
very
your friend.
calm,
Yeah.
friendly voice.
You hear your friend that saved you so many times before. That's always been there for you. You know what I mean? You hear him calling to you, Reich. You were saved by that. You're 2 and 2 now. All right. After that is going to be what's it called? The little drow creature, who's off to the side. And actually, at the moment, Kieran, you can see that he is outside of the smoke. He's actually outside of the smoke, but the smoke is kind of like billowing towards him. No, it's probably gonna stop. Tink, tink, tink. 3 more balls get dropped right by his feet. Oh.
Who is this? By his feet?
The drow. 3 more little ceramic
Oh,
balls right by
fuck.
his feet.
I can't save him.
Nope. Luca, do me a favor. Make me a perception check.
Perception. Hold on. Pick off advantage. Perception. Do I have disadvantage?
No, you're fine. Doesn't matter. You suck anyways.
Yeah. Woo.
You're in the
bad.
smoke. So you have to make me a con save.
Con save.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's not good.
You fail your con save and take 1d12 damage.
That's okay.
6 points of damage, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks.
Sure thing.
What do you do?
It's my turn. I can see Reich is floating. Is he 20 feet in the air?
Like 20 feet in the air?
I can't do anything about that.
Nope. You saw as he shot up, like all the smoke in the area kind of like up behind him, but then like regathered around down below afterwards, of course.
So I'm gonna look up at him like, fucking Kieran, I don't even know what to do, and I'm gonna run out of the smoke. And perhaps.
Wait. Fuck Kieran?
Well, no.
What way?
Luca
Oh.
doesn't know that he had 2 death saves because of this or that. It's
Exactly.
more like, oh, he was hurt and I can't help him now. So realistically, no, you saved fucking Reich, but
Like, fuck you.
calm down.
Will
Calm
is
down.
not mad at Kieran.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
Luca. Luca is
Yeah.
mad at Kieran.
Luca's like, what the fuck is Kieran doing?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
keeps
yeah. But
lifting
keep going,
people up
keep
and putting
going,
them
keep
down.
going. We're well over time.
sorry.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do any. I leave the smoke if possible.
You
Okay.
can try and go up to one of the gates and be like,
You-
I'm human.
I'll
can
double move.
Roll
Same
me
thing.
survival with disadvantage.
Sure. Survival. I don't have any pluses for this, so.
Okay. You are still in the smoke. All right. After that, Stalbor's turn, and at this point in time, I'm not really that worried about what happens. We're gonna kind of allow things to play out. So we're going to bring the session to a close now, because we can pick things up with how things play out outside of combat after next week when we come back. So let's just kind of sum up what just happened really quickly. Everything went well with the changeling and went to shit in arena. Who'd have
Yeah.
We're
thought?
good people, damn
Who'd
it.
have
Who'd
thought?
have thought?
Who'd have thought?
Not how we expected to go, to be honest.
I like how what Aaron said earlier is like, now we're a party.
Yeah, we are. It's cute.
Now we're a party.
No.
Can
That was
I-
weird.
Long time.
Can I read my one of my flaws in Bond? If someone questions my courage, I never back down, no matter how dangerous the situation. And those who fight beside me are those worth dying for.
There you
Oh,
go.
So
Still
Reich
don't
goes,
like you.
Reich goes running
Yeah.
in to fight this behemoth. I have to follow him.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we are going to stop the stream, Breland, because I have a wedding to go to, a morning wedding to go tomorrow, and it's 1:22 a.m. right now. So I have to get up early. Yeah. So anyways, I've got to go, but before we leave, as always, Ollie, who are you? How can we find you?
I'm Ollie Rand. I'm do streams too. I'm going to stream something tomorrow, probably faster than light because I want to. I'm doing Rabbids on Sunday because Mario Rabbids is a good time. I do art streams on Tuesdays and Fridays currently, and I play The Sims afterwards because I get tired because I'm drawing too hard. I'm drawing really hard, you guys. So I want to play some like fun games. I actually have a Sims game with Stalbor, and Kieran invited Stalbor to go to ladies' night and get cheap drinks earlier. Stalbor is not a lady. That apparently didn't matter.
I just never mind. Go ahead.
It's
Cowboy,
very
the successful
story.
doctor.
And on Wednesday, I do my own show, but Scott is on a D&D show set in my setting, where Scott's recently created a new character that is a rock gnome artificer that is really fun. We actually homebrewed an artificer that does shit, and we've got this wild child that's joined the group. It's going really well. Good time. And I'm also on Scott's show. I play an asshole.
You're cutting out weird, but that's okay. So yep, Wednesday afternoons, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. British time is the one he's referring to over on Twitch.tv/Alarant because he was cutting out weird. All right, Aaron, who are you? Where are you? Blah, blah, blah.
I'm Erin. I am Rinson on the Twitch and Twitter and Discord and whatever have you. And I'm here every Friday, and that's what I do. I play characters.
Kunsai?
I'm Kunsai64 on Twitter and Twitch, and I am regular Kunsai on the Discord. You guys should join the Discord if you're not a part of it. It's lots of fun. And yeah, that's me.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Wilhelm?
I am at Will Call Brewing on all the things as well, and I just joined the Discord, so have fun listening to Aaron and Scott tell me to leave.
No. I wasn't telling you to leave. I was just saying don't walk
I told you
in
to be in.
and say spoilers in general chat and then disappear because
Rude.
you've never been
Yeah.
a part of the Discord. You just walk in like, let's just throw a bunch of spoilers in general chat, not the
There's
spoilers
a spoiler
channel.
chat.
There wasn't real
Douchebag.
spoilers. There
Nope,
was not
nope,
real
there's-
spoilers.
There are
There's
people
some-
in that Discord that are on like episode 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have commented more, but there were spoilers, so I didn't.
Yep.
I acted
Douchebag.
restraint.
Scroll
Wow,
down
I
and click the
really-
Discord
I
key
did,
to
I
join the
did.
Discord and join all the fun. But in the meanwhile, I'm Delric. You can find me. I am a co-creator and DM/player over on Twitch.tv/Lost Initiative Show. You can find me here on Delric Master, where I hang out with family and friend. Over on the Wednesday mornings, my time is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. I do a Mass Effect tabletop RPG is a lot of fun. Doing the Mass Effect game, which is actually that chapter, that whole story actually, because it's a quicker campaign, is coming to a close, has 2 or 3 sessions left, and that's done. Then we're going to do a whole different story that's like 95% not related to that one, so it'll be like a brand new campaign in the Mass Effect world, which is going to be super exciting. But come swing by, check it out, blah, 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 blah. Delric everywhere else. Still only Delric Master here. In the
Watch our VODs, damn it.
Nah.
Want them to add bit pennies.
Oh, I like
Give me
pennies.
that Give me that pennies.
I like
Give me
pennies.
them pennies, I want all your pennies.
I
Take care of
pennies.
your pennies, the power take care of themselves.